Yeah, so another game is like, yeah, you can have Gaspard and Briella working together. Then I found this option on a guide,
The
and I just
Orlesian
took it.
nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
They ran out of punch.
I would have stayed, but the punch ran dry. Scandalous.
Indeed. Let us see if you take this piece of news as poorly. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
I'm okay with this. You want to join us?
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal interest. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity. You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such magic. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
Why do you want to save the galaxy? Because I'm one of the idiots that lives in the galaxy. What can you do?
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages.
You don't say.
I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes?
Yeah.
Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
Are you a blood mage?
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes? Should thought of that frighten you, allow me to offer reassurance. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess, I place at your disposal to make use of or ignore as you desire.
Knowledge. I think some people would argue with knowledge alone does no harm. But having the knowledge knows you know how to protect yourself. Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
I mean, I take everyone.
Response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Oh, the style dress is not good. Hey, Blackwall.
There are at least a dozen young lords and ladies hoping for some time with the hero of the night. Yet, here you are. Alone. Care to share your thoughts?
This is why you always bring your romance option on this quest. I'm worried what this will bring.
Why do I suspect the events of this evening will only bring us more trouble later?
You're probably right. But we can save that worry for another day. The night isn't over yet. May I have this dance, Lady Llewellyn?
Yes.
I'd like that. I didn't know you danced.
I did once. In another life.
Mm-hmm. Did you now, Blackwell? Did you? And that's that. We have finished, Oh, I always get this mixed up. Wicked Hearts, another W word eyes. Wicked Hearts, Wandering Eyes? Is that what it's called? I know it's Wicked Hearts and something eyes. Oh, I don't. Yeah, of all things I'm blanking on. Look at that spider. It's adorable. That's not so adorable. I don't even know what creature that's supposed to be. Definitely some kind of swamp creature. But here we go, back to Skyhold. We did story, guys. We actually got some story done. We even have one of our One of our informants just hanging out in the background, just standing there. Actually, it doesn't even look like they're standing on stairs. It looks like they're standing on something beside the stairs. Got some gargoyles going on. Got the tent, obviously. God, this would be a good place for a clock tower. Just put a giant clock. How close to Crephius are we? just a compass. Compasses don't really work in that kind of perpendicular to the ground. But it's just like, yes, how far away from Crephius are we? Upside down sundial. I don't know where my brain's going right now. Oh boy. Come on. Finish loading. So, because I think it's a cutscene next. I'll be shocked if it's just like, and then everything was normal. Like it's not a cutscene next. I'm surprised. Yeah.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lady Inquisitor, please, may I have a word with you?
How can I help you?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Why do you need them?
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Phaedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
There are candidates for divine?
Liliana and Cassandra are candidates to become the divine. How is that possible?
Not yet, but they could be. We need them to be. There is precedent. Other times when clerics remained deadlocked, a successor was chosen from outside the clergy. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long would they be gone?
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
I'd have to let them decide.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves. And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
She's gonna put something in your
From
drink.
your victory at Alam-Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon Corypheus will have no place to hide. Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack when you're ready.
Oh, Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. Okay. Of course. To start with, we should go talk to all our companions. A lot has happened. Actually, before anything, did we get any... Yeah, we're probably going to be here by the time I end the session, so I could probably continue going through this. I have no idea what I'm acquiring over here, but I'm acquiring something. So I got this. Here we go. Crafted cement venom, and oh, okay. There we go. That makes more sense.
We are honored to serve.
Oh no, you just straight up have a quest for me.
Oh, my maker, you cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Halam Shiral. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut, although it is yet bewildering at the center.
Hallam Shiral caused a stir.
There are problems coming out of Halam Shiral.
There are always problems from Halam Shiral. We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
Okay, bye.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
I'm so happy you were finding your place here, because it's just fun to see. Or that's unfortunate of the previous person. What's up, Cassandra?
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've had enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
I mean, doesn't mean I'm going to talk to her about what you want me to talk about. Having fun.
The fun never ends in Skyhold, does it?
The Inquisitor was hilarious. That's what they'll say one day. You watch. I
Good?
assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next Divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
Is that even possible?
How can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
Why am I not a candidate? Actually, I'm kind of curious. Well, I'm just wondering if this kind of turns into one of these options. I don't think it is.
If they'll pick non-priests, why am I not a candidate?
Because they don't know what you are, and they're frightened of you. A weight such as yours would break the Sunburst throne and tear the Chantry to pieces. I just don't know why they believe Leliana or I would be any better.
So refuse.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
You really feel that way?
I'm surprised to hear you of all people say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
So do better.
If you're concerned, then make it better.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
I hope this doesn't vanish immediately, but what of Liliana?
You're not the only candidate. What about Leliana?
Liliana says she wishes to follow Justinia's legacy. But she and I remember a different person. Justinia knew her fellow clerics and the people would only accept so much change. Liliana would cast it all aside and start over, I think. And that would be chaos for us all.
What would you change?
What would you change about the Chantry?
The Circle of Magi has its place, but it needs reform. Let the mages govern themselves with our help. Let the Templars stand not as the jailers of mages, but as protectors of the innocent. We must be vigilant, but we must also be compassionate to all peoples of Thedas, human or no. That
is what I would change.
To be honest, of the options you get of who to become, to like who to throw your support behind, Cassandra is my favorite. She's who I did last time. She's probably who I'm gonna do again. Like who I'm gonna throw my support behind again. Because I just like Cassandra. I can help you become divine.
I have influence, and I can use it to help the Chantry make up its mind.
I cannot ask you to do that.
You don't have to.
If you think that is the right thing to do, then thank you. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Yeah. But anything more?
What do you need, my friend?
Do you want to be divine?
So, you're a candidate for Divine now.
So I am informed.
Is that something you actually want?
Why should what I want matter?
Isn't happiness important?
Why shouldn't it matter? Don't you have the right to be happy?
It is very simple. The Chantry needs to survive. To do that, it must change. I have never believed in asking another to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. So I look upon this as an opportunity. I owe it to myself and all of Thedas to seek the Sunburst throne.
You make a good divine.
I think you'd make an excellent choice.
Thank you. Let's hope the Chantry clerics agree.
Advice?
Do you have any advice for me?
It seems that Corypheus searches for elven artifacts. That's hardly surprising. Tevinter power is based on what those vultures scavenged from the ancient elves. Whatever advantage he hopes to gain, we need to stop him at once.
Okay, bye.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Okay. Go talk to our...
Control space.
Do you have anything new, actually?
Inquisitor.
What's new?
What's been going on?
Varric came by to talk. He told me a story about copper marigolds.
Okay, bye.
I have to go.
I love Harding. Crab,
Inquisitor?
how can we use you?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
A few Orlesian nobles didn't like how things ended at the Winter Palace. They're not rebelling outright, but they brought in mercenary companies in preparation. The Chargers have a good reputation. If we go in, we can buy the companies out from underneath them. The nobles will lose the men they met for causing trouble, and the Inquisition gets some fresh blood.
Okay, bye.
We'll talk later.